The sun is up, so wet it down. Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last for long. Don't happen the time and it obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty here for it for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the and my homies got rich doing that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the and the it'll load up I'm gonna the place with them car. I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch and the pain that see them and hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we get. And sure everything come up full circle. We went from nothing to something, got all of us jumping it that we made from the air. We went from running and with nothing to stomach, just feeding the neighborhood bruh. There ain't a person alive that be matching the vibe, and honestly ain't even fair. There ain't a do with the drive and the vision like I have unless I go look in the mirror, babe. So run it up, the sun is up, to run it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up, there's no rest to my sun it down. Work it for real, get your money up. Believe it on God, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love. Church. Yeah, on everything that I love. Yeah, ain't nothing that come above. Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab a then get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things will be lacking, my bruh, so what are we lacking? I could point it out, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Or they send the hounds, bite me in the, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, cut to carry down. From those who came up before me, I'm here to change up the story. Find me at work in the morning, find me where people are mourning, man. Cause death is around every corner. When life isn't free for a person, dog, you act like an animal corner. Savage is speaking a language, y'all, you don't understand, you a foreigner. So nobody needs an advantage now, we needed some balance and order. But you know that's never the case, never a chance that they're changing their ways. It's never a choice that they're giving to you, there will never be just in the face. We sing for the sorrow and dance for the pain. No one to follow, it's just you and me. I swear that it's coming, we starting today, but we wake up tomorrow and things are the same. Damn.
Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the rock. 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 Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop. Let's get down, baby. Come on, 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 get down, baby. Oh, come on.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the San Francisco 49ers on Sunday Night Primetime.
To kick off for the Buccaneers.
A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he will get cut down short of his shot. The 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Fight, kick. Here we go. Check,
Off the play fake. Here's Young. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
2nd and 10. On play action, Young. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. He's got it. Loose inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 72 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Joey Sly on now for the point after. And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Anthony Gould now to return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, They've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last two plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll go play action with Young. Forced to his right. And he'll take it on in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Slides extra point, up and good. And the 49ers extend their advantage to 13-0. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On the ground, here's the rookie from Penn State. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Give him 14 on that one. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have... be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That is intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green. And the Niners will have great field position right around midfield.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Ready, break. Ready, ready.
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. That's Yaya Diaby with the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the shotgun, Young. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Boye Mafe. quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Young. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. That is where you don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. 1st down.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Set, rail, yellow, 33, yellow, cut.
Here's Young. Moving to his left. He keeps it himself. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback. But here we are, early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up.
For the pylon, he's in. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. Sly now for the point after. He's got it. And the 49ers are able to extend their 1st quarter lead. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. On 1st down is Mayfield. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the 1st down, but they got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
And he will go all the way. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Set.
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. 29. Here's 2nd and 5.
Come on, set. 52, boom.
Handoff now for Harvey. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
The RPO. That one is complete. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ready up.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 2.
17. Here we go. Set. Set. Hut.
A run once more. That's Harvey. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, 49ers. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11-12 on the season. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm.
Now on a hit, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Recovered by the receiving team.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. A pressure there, got 2 on these. Hit as he threw it. That pass ball is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His 4th TD grab of the season. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers are able to edge a bit closer. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Now, Watkins on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment.
On the set. Ready. Set.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. That's to his tight end, Kittle. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Come on, ready?
A second down throw for Young. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. Now it's going to be third down.
Black Ultra.
Throwing is Young. Now he's free at the 35. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. That is a big gain for the 49ers. A gain of 48.
Got it.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal.
Cut. 50, green. Cut.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Trying to get here from the 7-yard line, second down and goal.
52 blue. Cut.
Again, it's Harvey. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's third down. Now the Bucs will take their first time out. Talk things over before third down.
Here we go. Set.
Now Young. And he's into the end zone. Bryce Young. Touchdown, San Francisco. Out comes Sly for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They go play action with Mayfield. To the left side, he's got Komet. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
They face 2nd down and 7. Throwing is Mayfield. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
3rd and 7. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. And that is incomplete contact, but the flags going to be 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They'll go. Mayfield. That is hard. Down the field. He's got it. Here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 21 yards. Complete to Andre Yosibon. 1st and 10.
To throw is Mayfield. That's complete. It's Yosibon. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 32 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
To throw is Mayfield. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Baker to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. Here's a design run, and he will take it in himself. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Tampa. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. His kick is good, and the Buccaneers are able to cut into the deficit. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Slide through. Come on.
On play action, Young. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue 32 smash. Red. Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Going up top. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The third quarter begins with a run, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Baker. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They'll try to get this one on the ground. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Striker, 3-3. Here we go. Hey.
Look at play action with Young. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked up by Zion McCollum. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football at their own 40.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And he'll try to convert it on third down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Ready, break. Watch out now. Safety Fury. Ready, cut.
Young to throw on first down. Ayuk makes the catch right side. Now he's loose at the 40. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. That's a pickup of 75 yards.
Ready up.
So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal.
Ready. Cut.
On the give, this is Harvey. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Ball at the 3, second down, and goal.
Set. 33, yellow.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Now Young going to keep it himself. And he is going the wrong way, tackled back at the 7.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
Line of scrimmage back at the 7 for third and goal.
Let's go now. 10 black. Ready.
Now Young on the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Now another try at first and goal, albeit from a little further back.
Black, hut, hut.
Harvey. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Now back at the 4 for second and goal. They'll go with him again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
The idea here on second down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a third and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on third and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they start to get sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Joey Slide back out to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. play fake. It's Mayfield. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
On second down, Baker. His throw left side is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Gain of 7. And this is third down.
Mayfield to throw. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Come on, set.
37-yard line.
60 reps. 60 reps. Set.
Here's Harvey. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and
So,
9.
3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Ready? Ready.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9.
Set. Hut. Ready?
Here's Young to throw. Good throw. Out wide. It's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight. And it's good for a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incomplete.
That is caught. What a throw. George Kittle. Touchdown. 49ers. And his second touchdown tonight. Slide extra point up and good. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. Here's Williams on the return. And on a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game. And now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours. And right now, it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
He'll get this out to the left route. And he'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
That's swung out to Harvey. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the board.
No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Now this looks like a design run, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
Gain of 1 yard on the play.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Off play action. He'll set up, and he's going to be swallowed up. Taken down, sacked back at the 5. Boye Mafe. He's in there for the sack, and that takes us to 4th and goal. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. Joey Sly back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Williams. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. That's Ibuka in motion. Travel start on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
And this is a slight improvement over the previous plays. They're going to lose yardage, but they're not gaining any either. It's 3rd down. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. Now Mayfield. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come.
And he's into the end zone yet again. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's 2nd and 6. gain there of 10 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That is hard. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That one good for 29.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
First and 10.
First down, Buccaneers.
Now Mayfield. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Watch out!
Second down throw from Mayfield. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. He'll look middle. He's got his man complete. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Buccaneers first down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the fourth. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
180! Kings! Up, up! Watch out!
Mayfield. The pass rush gets hold, and he goes down. The Niners will use their third and final timeout. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Baker to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. But do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
54, Buccaneers 29.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Fury, yellow. Ready, set, cut.
On first and 10, here's Young. He's going to let this one go deep. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
White. Set. Blaster, 6. Ready.
A second down throw for Young. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield. Now whistles and timeout. Go figure. Not sure the point of this, but they're going to stop it. 4 seconds left in the game.
Ready. Black, 95, slide blue. Hut.
Here we go. One final play. He'll try to run for it. So a win here for the 49ers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.